So I wanted to try something a little different this time. Now, this is totally new for me and is kind of like a throwback to how I used to make videos, but a little different. And I wanted to start doing these things called transparency takes. Transparency takes. And the reason why is because I feel like it is so important for us to be transparent with each other. And I feel like it's just extremely important to be honest with ourselves and to just speak freely and let go of the fear that we all have. And I just feel like right now in all of our lives, we often forget that all we have is right now. We have this huge illusion of time, and especially when we go to work every day and we're punching in on the clock and we're punching out when we're off the clock, and we have these schedules that we have to maintain, and we're always so busy, and we have to be on time and all of these things. We have this illusion of time when really all we have is the now moment. And I think it's really important to remember this in every moment of our lives, because right now is the only moment we experience, and past and future is but an illusion, and it's all happening simultaneously. And it's just like, it might be hard to understand that time doesn't necessarily exist. It was rather an invention of man, but it is a way that we calculate our world. It's a way that we can understand our world, and I honestly think now is the time to really challenge that and to really possibly change that, because I don't think we should take anything for granted. Now, I myself am guilty of this, and the person who's watching me right now, yes, you probably have done the same. But let's be honest, we're only human and we make mistakes. That's how we grow and that's how we learn. And it's good to accept that part of ourselves and to embrace making mistakes. And where I was going with this is, I don't want to take things for granted, and I don't think anyone really should. And I feel like if we focus on right now, we're not gonna really be as attached to the past or to the future or to these worries that we have or fears that we may have, myself included. Sometimes we hold on to our suffering, and sometimes we fear what is to come. And I myself am often very afraid of what is to come. And this world right now is in distress. Everyone is so afraid on this planet right now, and I really can feel that. And even if we don't have big fears, even if we're just scared of the spider that's above our above our heads, or like crawling on our wall, like, we still experience fear. And it's important to experience fear, because without fear we do not know happiness or love. We do not know the opposite, or the complementary opposite, I should say. But when we have too much fear, it blinds us, it paralyzes us, and it prevents us from moving forward. And I really think, and I truly believe, that now is the time to unite as humankind and to stop being the human race. We don't need to run these ridiculous cycles all the time. And I realize that a bunch of pretty words isn't gonna change the world, but I feel like we need to become more open and honest and willing to communicate with each other in a vulnerable way, because that's how we learn the most. That's when we bare our true souls to people. That's when they can see who we really are, and that's when we make the biggest connections and the greatest everlasting ones. And those are the moments, the now moments, that count the most. And so I guess what I'm trying to say here for this transparency take is, all we have is now. And don't forget that, and be grateful for wherever you are right now, because sure, maybe you have so many dreams you wish to accomplish in the future, or maybe you struggle with something that happened to you in your past. But if you're alive and you're breathing right now, that's amazing, and we should be grateful for that gift, and we should cherish it and find the magic in the now moment. Blessed be, and namaste.